Yeah, the 10th anniversary of the company. For me, it means that I look at it from a faith perspective, that God has carried us through another 10 years.
I see it all as grace. It's developed into something viable, where at the beginning it was very small. Working out of home offices is bigger than what I would have thought it would be.
I was in an industry already of metal recycling and waste C&D recycling, but I realized that the industry itself is having a lot of struggles with margins, shrinking, a lot of competition. I think that drove me to trying to understand how to do it differently. And that striving to do it differently led us to build our first ES2, and that was a big impact to see my employees going home clean, not smelling like gas, and with a sense of pride in their work. And that seriously changed my vision.
Bob was in the industry already as a recycler and had developed his first or built his first ES2 mobile drainage system, and that developed into an opportunity to investigate the market. And for myself, I was at a bit of a crossroads trying to identify what I wanted to do, and of all the options that I weighed, this one seemed like an adventure that I wanted to go down. Gaining confidence in our ability to sell, to service customers, to build relationships, getting out of our comfort zones. Those were probably the biggest challenges that we encountered as we were starting out.
We knew it was going to succeed when we looked at the industry and the environmental regulations that were coming in, and the fact that our goals and vision for our company perfectly aligned with it. I've owned lots of companies, but never one that took off like that.
As a founder, as somebody who was at the starting stages of this company, you actually do almost everything at the beginning. And as you grow, you find that there are other people that are probably better at what you're doing. And recognizing for myself that I certainly can't do everything, and most of our employees are better at what I'm doing than I am.
We've all had to dig deep and set our personal feelings and ambitions and struggles aside and really work as a team. And I think we've learned a lot about humility and a lot about self-sacrifice and a lot about commitments and keeping them even when times get tough.